How's it going, guys? Change of scenery. We're back in tropical Naples, Florida. And a lot of you guys have been asking me a question. And this question is how to charge more money for your services and how to get the market to actually value your expertise. So I have a story for you. So this is a story of the printing press and the retired printer. So there was a printing press in Chicago that their machinery broke down the day before Christmas, which would cost them thousands of dollars in revenue because they had a newsletter that was supposed to get sent out on Christmas. So the CEO of the company calls every technician in town, but nobody can fix the machinery. So as a last ditch effort, he calls up a retired printer and asks him to come in. The retired printer reluctantly accepts and he walks into the office and he looks around the office, and after about 5 minutes, he walks over to one of the screws, takes a dime out of his pocket and turns the screw about a quarter to the right. And all of a sudden, all the machinery starts working and the printing press is back in operation. The CEO is obviously really happy and he tells the printer, hey, send me an invoice and I'll be happy to pay you. So a couple days later, the invoice comes in and the CEO opens the letter and he gasps. He's shocked because he looks at the number and it's $10,000. And the CEO is like, I'm not going to pay $10,000 for only 5 minutes of work. So he calls up the retired printer and he asks him, hey, can you send me an itemized invoice so I can actually pay you appropriately? So a couple days later, the second invoice comes in and there's 2 items on this invoice. The first item is for 5 minutes of time, valued at $1. The second item on the invoice is knowing which screw to turn and how to turn it, $9,999. All of a sudden, the CEO understands that the retired printer wasn't worth the time that he was spending there. He was worth the expertise. He was worth the knowledge and actually having the ability to solve a problem that his counterparts were not able to solve. So the CEO realized that and paid the retired printer appropriately. So I want you guys to think of yourselves in the same way. Start valuing yourself based on your expertise, not based on time or service performed. It's not just performing manual therapy. It's about performing the right manual therapy. It's not about exercise prescription. It's making sure your patients get the right exercises at the right dosage. It's your expertise that is valuable. It's your ability to provide results that nobody else can provide that makes you valuable. So think of it this way. Think about being the best back pain specialist in your area. Think about how many people struggle with back pain and can't find a solution. And then you're the person that can provide the solutions that nobody else can. Think about how valuable that is. It's not the time spent that's valuable. It's not the manual therapy. It's not the exercise prescription. It's not the dry needling or whatever else you're doing. It's your expertise and your ability to be a problem solver. So instead of valuing yourself as just a physical therapist, try to think of yourself as a problem solver, because the more problems that you can solve, the more people that you can help. In summary, the first step in charging more for your services is to start valuing your expertise over the time spent or the services performed. So if you got value from this video, please hit the like button below. It really helps the channel grow, as well as subscribe because I'll have new cash pay PT content for you every single week. So if you're someone who's interested in getting started in cash pay PT, but you don't know where to start, or if you started in cash pay PT, but you don't know how to grow, then fill out the coaching application below. If we're a good fit together, we can jump on a strategy call and you can leave that call with actionable steps on how to start or grow your business. Some of my clients are making up to $20,000 per month through cash pay PT. And if you start your business, that could be you too. So fill out the application below and I'm look forward to working with you.